I'm Liz Casanova with That Nerd Show with the writer and director of The Death of Dick Long. First of all, that is a great name for a character. So tell me a little bit about that.
About choosing the name Dick Long?
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
Did the name come first or the title?
The name came first,
Oh, wow.
and I couldn't think of a title. And then my girlfriend at the time was like, "Well, who's it about?" I was like, "Oh, it's about the death of Dick Long." And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's a good log line of a title. There we go."
Billy
Yeah.
loves weird names, so like there's quite a few we haven't snuck into films yet.
Yeah.
But his other screenplays have characters like Solomon Slathoth and
There's one about an amateur pornographer named Harry Potter.
Jerome Clarve is in that one.
Yeah, Shelby Sugar. I like fun names.
Yeah,
like,
kind of porno, like stripper names, yeah. Or serial killers, maybe.
Yeah, or
Those are good
presidential
genres.
assassins, all
Yes,
sorts of names that are
exactly.
supposed to be slightly strange and upsetting. Yeah.
Yeah, why do movies have such normal names?
Yeah.
You know? Like, go through the phone book. Names are weird.
Yeah.
The phone book, what's that?
Oh, it's this name book. It's this book. It's kind of like every screenwriter should have one.
Yeah.
It's
That's
great.
a good idea.
Yeah.
So coming from like the cult following of Swiss Army Man, what do you do to kind of say, okay, what's going to be our next project? I mean, what was the thought process for this film? And
Well, I wrote and directed Swiss Army Man with my buddy Daniel, and then I think Billy was jealous and wanted to ruin my career, and so he was like, "Oh, make my movie and like and just ruin your reputation."
Yeah. I took him out for wings and beer and told him I didn't care about his career and just wanted to make cool movies. And it worked, and then he
Yeah.
made this movie.
He was like, "I'll buy these wings if I can ride your coattails."
Yeah, and it worked. It totally worked.
And as creative people, I mean, I'm sure you guys are like coming up with ideas every I'm sure even this moment you guys are thinking of film ideas.
You're helping. Yeah.
So how do you kind of rein it in as like writers and directors?
Rein it in.
I think
focused.
it's a good question. Like people ask sometimes, like where do our ideas come from, and I feel like the real question is why did you choose this idea? Because ideas come from like everywhere. You're right. Like we have like hundreds of ideas, but the weird thing is that we chose this one. I feel like you create a set of kind of like rules that you want a project you're working on to pass. You know, like do you think it would be entertaining? Do you think it would be worthwhile to put in the world? Do you think you're going to get bored halfway through? Would anyone ever pay for it? And so slowly it kind of weeds down, and somehow Death of Dick Long got made. Is that a good answer?
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Woo!
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's set in Alabama. Tell me about filming there, because not many people say, "Oh, I'm going to go film in Alabama."
Yeah, I'm from there, and when I was a kid, you're right, I wouldn't see, I fell in love with film, and I didn't see myself or my community on screen much, except at the local film festival, not DIF, but Sidewalk Film Festival, and so it's been a dream of mine ever since to like make more stuff there. It's like, it makes me feel good. And like to like grab other people that I have that in common with and be like, hey, come work on this thing. Like we're gonna film our town, and it's cheap. And in LA, people charge a lot to like let you shoot in their restaurant.
Exactly.
In Alabama, people are just so psyched that you're making a movie. And they're like, "What? Can you want a couple trucks? I got like some cows you could film." You know, like we met a couple people who ended up they just kept giving us stuff, and they're in the thank yous. But it's a blast. I forget the question.
Me too.
I love Alabama.
But we do have a nerdy question for you.
Okay.
So in the nerd universe, if you had a weapon of choice or a superpower of choice to defeat the forces of evil, what would it be and why?
Weapon or superpower?
Yeah,
Or-
weapon or superpower.
Okay.
I know this one always like stuns
shoot,
people.
yeah.
Yeah.
question you're going to get today.
Yeah.
Weapon or superpower? I guess I would, specifically to defeat evil or any superpower that I want. It has to be towards the service of defeating
for the
evil.
greater good, you know,
Okay.
to defeat evil.
I would say millions of Twitter followers
Oh.
that I could
That be your superpower?
indoctrinate. Yeah. Yeah, that would be my
okay.
superpower.
Smart.
Yeah.
You know
Try
the
to.
Kardashians did it. So why
Yeah,
not
that's
you?
their superpower.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I would want the superpower to like give people like instant therapy. You know, like just everybody with like emotional hangups who's like, you know, just be like, you're just figure it out. You know, like deal with the death of that, you know, dog. It'd be really nice.
Yeah.
'Cause therapy takes so long; it's expensive, but it's great.
Instant therapy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I would love to get Donald Trump some therapy. You know, just like figure it out. Your dad didn't love you. It's okay. You know? Is that a good way to end?
Yeah.
well, congratulations. Thank you guys for the interview. Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.